that's already outdated. So with kids being Tim's worst nightmare, his wife tries to goad him into it, and as she gets huffy about it, his restoring response is to... Who's your fish? They will be divorced by tomorrow. Anyway, there's your conflict. The wife, Tonya, not Tanya by the way, Tonya with an O, wants a baby, and Tim is in trouble for not wanting one. This really should have been something spoken about years ago. This forceful family thing really just rubbed me the wrong way. Anyway, instead for a companion, Tim has Otis the dog. Why do I remember all the details like him riding the bull? I don't know, but it's in my memory and I can't get it out. Here the dog reveals the mask, but it's too tacky to be taken seriously. And diving into the dog's eye, we now see Odin, of course, played by Bob Hoskins of all people, and screaming at Loki to go find that mask and stop wasting time. You know, the power of the mask sure has less impact when you see the god who created it being so weak.
Why don't you just use that all-seeing eye of yours and tell me where it is?
And oi, you should subscribe, look at these numbers and these statistics, or just click on hashtag #views that I've got below the video to see all the content I make across different channels. More to come from those later. Ignore the bot videos at the very bottom of the page. I don't know what they're about. It doesn't make sense to me. Also, here's my social media bot videos at the very bottom of the page. I don't know what they're about. It doesn't make sense to me. Also, here's my social media links. Give us a follow.
Anything while I'm out, I'm just gonna go make a baby with the neighbor.
My god, that is toxic. I'm gonna stop showing these clips, otherwise I'll be playing the whole damn movie here. Anyway, speeding along, we learn that Tim wants to be an animator. And much like the original protagonist, he's too shy and spineless to take charge in his own life. Okay. Also, this gives him an actual valid reason to not want to be a father yet, because he's not got the career backup that the wife does. Whatever. After talking to the scary animation legend boss man in an awfully early 2000s set, we learn his idea was awful, but the door of opportunity was open, as told in dialogue in the next scene. Weird. And while coming to the company Halloween party that night, finally, Tim decides to use that old mask that the dog brought in.
This is the crappiest piece of crap in crap town.
Wow, this dialogue is revolutionary. Cue the cartoony hijinks just 16 minutes into the movie. Oh my god, turn it back! Turn it back! Why does he look like that? Look at the hair! No wonder the original went completely bald. And the face could barely move. Oh god, this is a disaster. And further to that, it's the same kind of setup as the performance with Jim Carrey, except after some shenanigans with a bouncer wearing a bike helmet and turning a girl into more sexual clothing, he goes ahead and overthrows the stage, turns his dancers into more sexualized women, and then changes the entire fabric of reality in the room. Also, it's cringy. The dancing just doesn't. And somehow now the guy can teach everyone the choreography he's doing, as well as change their outfits and staging for this extended music video. It just doesn't work. Why couldn't you, like, in the original, he just dances coolly, does some cartoony things. How does this guy change the entire set? It just doesn't work. And all the people fawning all over him just feels weird and forced. How is it my brain forgot this entire song piece, but I distinctly remember the... Why did you do this to me, brain? Why is this a thing? And immediately afterwards, he dashes on home, because there's no other point to this scene.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh no, don't tell me the reason it's the son of the mask is because the wife bangs him in his green form. This is cursed. Yup. And if you want to be picky, I guess with him being possessed by the mask, this isn't really consent. But hey, it amplifies your desires, so maybe it's buried in there somewhere, or the plot just needs to make it happen. As you can imagine, as is the cliche, everyone loves Tim now, and even the boss wants to make a franchise out of his new green character. Hell, meta. And so, in one day, Tim gets a promotion and Tonya is pregnant. Wow, that was a...
You got your clothes ready?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Did you took her clothes, Smiley?
Yes.
No,
I
I'm
would love to
asking
make jokes
Mali.
about how Tim doesn't remember conceiving and how it was totally the neighbor according to logic, or how it's so strange that Tonya randomly vomits in the middle of the day instead of, like, morning sickness as proof. We gotta get moving, and the vomit is bubbles. Cue the montage of a cartoony pregnancy. This is a cursed storyline, but I remember the ultrasound distinctly. she's gonna burst like in Aliens at this rate. And just as quickly, he's born. My god. Oh, there he is. Another Odin and Loki scene. Though this time with Odin possessing a guy. Again, it's kind of got that Edgar Wright Ant-Man mouthing thing going on. Maybe I'm stretching, but like I could totally see this being a thing. Also, like Loki spent 9 months and didn't find the mask still, even though like Odin has an all-seeing eye and just won't tell him where it is. Like, huh? So Otis the dog has now downgraded to a little doghouse as opposed to the room he had before, and has stolen the mask for himself. Honestly, I don't blame him, as the baby is coddled by the parents. He kind of get his motives as a character. And while playing with some balloons, the baby decides to bless us with nightmare fuel. Moving back to the Loki plot, and it's just downhill from here. See, he's now a green CGI bee, and he just won't stop talking.
I could have been a doctor if the SAT was culturally
Where, hey,
Yeah.
wear some
So he
sandal,
stings a
now
worm,
in
duplicates,
pants.
gets a
The
collection
one
of
that you wore
every
yesterday,
baby
you can
born
still
the
wear
same
that.
day as
Okay.
Okay?
Son of the mask and scares the original. Alrighty then. Here's a montage of the baby screaming in the night. Maybe this is where it was drilled into me that I subconsciously just don't want kids. And after almost killing the baby, it's the next day, with the mum going off to New York for a week. So did this film originate with this scream, or is it just an incredibly lazy edit? It certainly hits different now. Story-wise though, Tim is being stretched thin, juggling work that now has a big pitch meeting at the end of the week, as well as Nightmare Baby and his cartoony upgrades of chaos. And I still feel uncomfortable enough that he didn't even want all this, and just has it all dropped on him from the most ungrateful wife in the world. This performance gave them a Razzie Award for worst on-screen couple. No surprises there, really. So things go as you expect, really. Baby is horrid, and in all the stress from work, the baby gets plopped in front of the TV, despite Tanya's warnings that it'll turn the kids stupid. Hey! With cartoons on show, baby Avery has some ideas. And to escalate things further, the dog has jealousy issues, and runs to dig up that old mask. Oh yeah, it's going there. The dog puts on the mask, and his design is just... what an...
What is simple? Simple is no waiting rooms or pharmacy lines to get birth control ever again. Simple is completing a quick online consultation so a doctor can find a birth control option that's just right for you. Simple is free birth control with insurance, or $15 a month without it, and free delivery right to your door. Simple is rave reviews from women who found a better way, because Simple Health makes birth control simple. See how simple it is.
An abomination! The baby plans to put dad in an insane asylum because kids are assholes, and the dog plans to shoot the baby out of a cannon. God bless America. Time to put these plans into action tomorrow. The baby hops out with a direct mimic to that frog skit, breaking the laws of physics on his lowly baby bone legs before copying Quicksilver and running along the walls. And it plays out with the exact same punchline as the frog skit we just got to watch a moment ago. Inventive. Weren't camera phones a thing by this point? It kind of defeats the whole prank, doesn't it? But it would make logical sense. So nothing happens to Tim arresting-wise, despite the plan working out perfectly for the baby, and we move on. Loki continues to burn away the budget with massive prop pieces and disguises as he hunts through each baby on his list, and Tim is knocked out like that one time the Hulk attacked Loki in another reality. God, parenting looks like it sucks. But it moves us on to the horrifying antics of Demon Dog, baiting the baby with an explosive rattler only to have it turn on him a la Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Jesus Christ, I'm not sleeping tonight. And please, dog, just stop staring at the camera with that horrid grin. This is no longer really a Mask movie with the Green Man. He's gone. it's all just this. Tim worries for his safety, he freaks on seeing what the dog has become now, and it's time for the big